wizard.
Alright, good morning everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. God bless everybody and all praise be to Jesus Christ. Looks like Bitcoin is getting a little move up right now. We're trying to push above this 0.5 at 102.5. Okay, you got a green dot. Money flow is coming in on the 1 hour. Blue triangle on the 30-minute. Money flows coming in. Looks like we could potentially take this 102.5. We can start opening candles above 102.5 and then potentially come up to these areas of resistance. You have the Trump Vwap, a week 2 Vwap. Make sure that is a week 3, excuse me. So the week 3 Vwap, and you got the Trump Vwap, and then this golden pocket, right? And then you got a spider line right above that. So all this resistance, but it looks like we are about to get a move to the upside. Oh yeah, look at that. She's above that point. Money flow is coming in on the 30-minute there. Man, there she goes. So we need to open some candles above this, which looks like the possibility is there. Let's go down to the 15-minute. Okay, if you see a green dot right here, you see a green dot under these candles start to print, then it's probably gonna go ahead and hit 104 real quick. Look at that. Started the video right in time. Okay, so yeah, she definitely probably, I wonder how high she's gonna go. Okay, so she's pumping. I'm gonna try to get this out before she comes up here and rejects off these levels that I'm telling you she's probably gonna reject off of. Not saying she won't get up there, right? She'll probably reject, cool off, come up, and then something like this, right? Something like what we did at this 0.5. And then our next targets, after we get above all this resistance, this heavy resistance we have here, two Vwaps, a golden pocket, and a spider line, okay? So we'll have to get above all this resistance at 103, what would you call it, 104K. And then if we can do that, we start closing these candles above 104K. We'll have to see what market cipher is looking like. But right now she has that trigger wave, that green trigger wave. Money flows coming in. Green dot trigger wave, excuse me. Money flows coming in. VWAP's above the 0 line. And now I need to see how deep this momentum is gonna get. I need to make sure we're not making bear divs here. I'd like to see how far this momentum wave gets on this 1 hour. I mean, still a lot of volatility. Obviously, the FOMC meeting, I don't know if that's going on yet. It's 11:30 p.m. Central Time, 11:36. But we'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, it looks like money flow. Once that money flow comes in, it'll look good. You got a green dot right there at the 0 line, hence that big wick up. Okay, now she's looking good, looking like she's probably gonna make some moves to the upside. We are putting in lower highs here since this big sell-off. We have been putting in lower highs. We flipped this 0.5, right? We could probably expect price to come up to our next resistance targets. You see, it got rejected hard. What, yesterday? Yeah. And you could expect prices to come up to these levels, but expect them to come back down to probably about 102, 103. You know, where all this action here is, and then you can potentially move higher. You potentially get past all this major resistance. But let's see the 2 hour VWAP's coming up. Money flow is actually coming out on the 2 hour. 3 hour VWAP is getting curved to the upside. Looks like he wanted a pinch of red dot. You got 22 minutes. Yeah, she's probably going to come down. I mean, look at those wicks. Oh, such great volatility. And the 4 hour. 4 hour money flow coming out. Looks like the Vwap wants to, it very well could bounce off of this, same as the 3 hour. You can see the bounce off the zero line here, like right here. Boom. So we'll keep an eye on that as well with 2 hours. Okay, let's go into a higher time frame like the daily. Daily has a sharp curve up. I mean, but I was looking at the money flow on this daily. It is just steady coming out, okay? It's steady coming out, not saying it won't curve back up and just come back in, but major bearatives, I mean, I guess they've played out pretty well. Weekly Vwap is rejecting up the zero line. Okay, it looked like she was going to cross over, but now she is rejecting up the zero line. So even if we do, long term, we're probably going to come down. We're probably not going to see higher highs before we see a bit of a correction, right? I mean, crazier shit has happened, right? But I just feel like it's time for a little bit of a correction before we see higher highs. Okay, go back to the 1 hour, see what she's doing. That Vwap shooting straight up. Price is pumping up above our level of 102.5. We need to make sure we're gonna open above this level with money flow coming in still. It is looking good. It is looking good. But like I said, guys, there's still a lot of resistance up here. A lot of resistance. I don't want to make the video too long, that way I can get it out to everybody. That'll do it for me. I'm out.